Braun Strowman. The werewolf versus the monster. Hell, Godzilla versus King Kong. Hell, you ain't Godzilla or King Kong, cause I'm both. Hey, don't get it twisted now, Brian. They don't make them like me no more. Hell, they ain't never made them like me. See, I'm off the scale with it. All raw, uncut with it. See, I'm all gas, no brakes with it. You know what I mean? But first off, LA Knight, my Tokaua, is coming live and direct with everybody saying, yeah, 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 yeah.
And we're back. Welcome to the RocBoys Wrestling Podcast. This your boy Dave C.O. Coles.
King Matt back here again. Another weekly episode of Pod. Another Friday. I mean, not to say weekly episode because we record twice a week.
Twice a week
for the show.
Oh.
So yeah, we're back again on a Friday.
Yeah, so we back again on a Friday night after a decent show of SmackDown. I'm giving decent. We had
decent.
We had our one standout that we expect every week to stand out, and he does it very well. The man, the myth, the legend himself, Jacob Fatu.
Oh, two.
Go ahead. Who? KO is definitely a hit. Okay, yeah. So we had our two standouts of the night, and they performed to their top ability, like they're supposed to on the mic and in the ring. This is what 3 hours is about right here, though. Yeah, I mean, we got 3 hours of SmackDown, not 2.5, like they be doing on Raw. We got 3 hours. Yeah.
Like they give us 3 hours on this show because they kind of do it. Not necessarily they cheat us on Mondays, but it's like they cut us short on Mondays. They don't give us the full 3 hour product that we were spoiled to get on the 6th. It's called what it is. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, it still gives us like SmackDown. SmackDown is definitely telling. They're booking their matches.
Yeah.
Nick Aldis is on like let's just say that.
For sure.
Nick Aldis on a kill streak compared to peers, but it's what it is. I mean, what it's looking like is that Pierce is going to have I don't want to say it for sure, but it's like he has the heavier hitters. Let's just say that. The more prominent people that are there weekly.
Right.
Versus Aldis has the superstars, but they're just not there weekly, so therefore he's going to give you more matches on a weekly basis.
Well, SmackDown always been a better in-ring product than Raw. Raw always, quote-unquote, had the main storylines. But right now, SmackDown is holding the main storyline and the better in-ring product, in my opinion, right now. Because we talk about the bloodline, and then you talk about that man that you got over your shoulder, who's carrying his promo, who's carrying his whole his whole storyline. He's carrying, huh?
No, I'm sorry, you say he's carrying. Now, when you say the bloodline, I know you've seen the news.
Yeah, the name is not called the bloodline yet. No more for Jacob. I mean, for Solos.
Solo.
I say it's Jacob's now, but whatever. We wait and see how that unfolds because it's slowly unraveling, as I can see. And Jacob is going to be a leader of his own pack. And what Matt said about last week or the week before, what was the name that you came up with?
G.O.D.? What name I say?
For Jacob Fatu.
Was it the Wolf? Samoan Wolfpack?
Samoan Wolfpacks. Yeah, that's what you came up with.
Yeah.
That would be bananas.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, we kind of like we can go into tonight. We can just kind of talk about that from the rip. Feel like he's definitely building his own. Again, that entrance that he worked on with Triple H, that's becoming a prominent thing. Becoming a very much prominent thing where they're making sure that angle happens with him and Tama.
Yeah, for sure.
Love it. I'm loving it. Even to the fact, again, we go to the promo and how he's cutting this promo, which again, y'all will hear tonight for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Y'all will hear us talk about it tonight. Sure.
All gas, no brakes.
Yeah. My son's part was hearing him say King Kong versus Godzilla because that's his favorite movie. I love you too, bro. And so he just definitely said that part, and again, it caught my son's attention. My son likes to sit there and go like this every time because he knows what's about to happen.
Ryan gonna be shaking his dreads next now, like Jacob now. He gonna have that.
Car now, all I gotta do is call a certain song and turn your TV off. And yell out a certain condiment, you know what I mean, that you like to put on pretzels if you get with my drift. So like, I'm not gonna ignite him right now because I want him to turn down.
Yeah,
but you get my point.
We're not turning young boy up at 11:45 for y'all enjoyment.
Definitely. Small werewolves. That's what I'm gonna start calling that from here on out. But definitely, you see it happening. I like their match. I like the match, the Tama Tonga match against LA Knight.
Oh yeah, that was a good match. For real.
Yeah. Jump right into it. I like it's just the simple fact that it's like, and Tama even cuts a decent promo too. He knows how to kind of work it too. Like his yeah. It's working with the crowd. I don't know if you heard, but you heard it.
No, you heard
it. I mean?
Now you heard it, and it almost give me the contrast of the New Age Outlaws, where you had Jesse James carry the whole thing, and then at the end of it, Billy Gunn, I got 2 words for you, and that's pretty much how they doing with Tonga and what's it called, and Jacob.
No, I mean that's a great comparison. You can even look at it like with when Drew McIntyre first came back to the main card.
Okay.
And he's with Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like again, pure psychopath. He'll cut a promo every now and then, but he just has a death stare. And you got another one that kind of talks when he needs to talk. You know what I'm saying? Both could cut a decent promo, but the same fact is like one would take a turn, the other wouldn't.
Right.
Definitely decent out of these two. To come out and do what they had to do. As for LA Knight, exactly. I like LA Knight, but at the same time, it's some of it's becoming forced. Some of you can tell it's really forced.
It's being forced, in my opinion. I got the best opponent for him next.
We got
Cody Rhodes.
You said because you want them both in card. I know where you're going. You're not slick motherfucker at all. Like you're a devious bastard.
Take the belt off Cody, give it to KO. Let LA Knight turn heel on what's it called, and then boom, that's the mid card right there. Boom, that's first night main event. That's first night Mania, 4th match on the card.
I feel like LA Knight needs to go in and turn heel. It's just again, it's running its course. The years and everything, it's running its course. Even Austin did it, and he still has catchphrases.
Yeah,
he still did the what as a heel. So I'm saying, if you want to still do the you want to still do it. Let me talk to you, all that stuff. You can do it as a heel.
Yeah, if you know how to control the crowd, you can still throw it. You can still throw your things in there. One of the best people that me and you love to death is Scott Hall. And he threw he made sure he hit his lines. Yes.
Yeah, like you didn't look at The Rock. The Rock did shit.
Yeah, facts.
Well, and again, like you said, everything that you want him to say, just turn on the people.
Yep.
Triple H, all the time. I'm the game. I'm that damn good.
Yeah.
That was the same line he said as a babyface. He said as a heel. Didn't care.
Triple H had the cheat code though, because you knew when Triple H was heel, and you knew when he was face. This is by his interest music.
Not necessarily.
The King of Kings was this heel, quote unquote.
This aggression era, he was definitely just rocking the game.
Yeah, but I feel like when the King of the King hit, you knew that was him being a heel though, bro.
His aggression era, early like 2002 era, when he was no mustache Triple H, no mustache, no beard Trip, babyface Trip, a babyface Trip
Know what you mean?
was a heel when you rocked the purple shit.
That's when he had the biker shirts on, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was just saying, my point then, it was just the fact that you knew he was heel then, and he would still say that catchphrase. He came up to the game. I mean, every now and then he'll like come out to like Evolution if he can't with everybody.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
I mean, line in the sand. Damn. But for the most part, he rocked Motorhead. He rocked the Motorhead, man. I mean,
Yeah, Motorhead, man. They killed all them. R.I.P. to their what's that? Their leading singer. He passed away.
Lenny.
Yeah, he passed away.
Lemmy.
Yeah, he passed away.
So we jumping everywhere. But speaking of bands, I know you should see that thing I sent you.
Oh yeah. That's dope. Break it down for him, Matt.
So there's a thing floating around on IG about a celebrity guest to go into the Hall of Fame, Limp Bizkit. I say for the fact that what they did early 2000s, again, during this Ruthless Aggression era, they were prominent figures. Again, them performing at WrestleMania. Fred Durst was actually in video games. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yes.
He was you know what I'm saying? SmackDown Just Bring It. He was definitely in it. Again, roll. Again, Undertaker
entrance.
You remember, was a prominent figure in that show. I mean, on this program. And again, Limp Bizkit, they did songs for like the pay-per-views back then. My Way. I mean, of course, you have Rollin'. Again, they did all that shit. And it's just a simple fact. It's like, I think they did Eat Your Alive too. But either way, Limp Bizkit definitely should get the celebrity nod to go to the Hall of Fame. If we do anybody.
Nah, they definitely deserve it. Nah, they deserve it.
You know what I mean?
Like you said,
fuck with that.
When that Undertaker, when you hear that dead man walking, and it actually fit his character perfectly. At the time, the motorcycle taker, and yeah, Limp Bizkit definitely deserve it. Like you said, I forgot about them performing so much at them certain pay-per-views, and yeah, Limp Bizkit was all over, especially in the early 2000s.
Again, like the SmackDown UPN, you just think about them heavily. Like you wasn't thinking nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like Undertaker was a prominent figure on UPN SmackDown, and Limp Bizkit wasn't his theme song. Like,
nah, you right.
You know what I mean?
ComEd
like that.
ComEd Taker ain't come out on TV. They showed his wife though. They showed Mark Henry. Who else they show? Mark Henry, Michelle McCool was there, and who else was there? There's another one. Besides Matthew McConaughey, it was somebody else. Somebody else was there tonight too.
Texas, that's just Texas.
Yeah, for sure. I know, like I said, we just bouncing all over the place. We gonna still touch on the matches as we go through, but do you see where Mark Henry gets back into the company through the TNA, working with TNA?
I think he's back in the company anyway.
Well, he's a hell of a.
I mean,
he's a hell of a scout.
Yeah. Exactly. He's scouted Jade. He's got a lot of people that
Bianca Belair.
Talk about as much. Yes. Again, like
Strowman.
Black. For the most
Strowman
part,
too, though. He got Braun. He got Braun out of Strowman competitions.
The probably black ladies. That's what I'm saying. Like he definitely scouted them and pushed them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Made sure look. But as far as like Mark Henry also wants his son in there. Believe it or not, like he might not say it, but we know he does. And probably him doing his show with Bubba Ray.
Bust
It
it open
definitely
show.
it's definitely like it lets you know that he's definitely in realm with the fam again. You know what I mean? Because we all know Bubba is. We all know Bubba ain't with the other company.
Right.
And I'm so happy that Mark Henry kind of moved away from that company. And I mean, even hearing his opinion about it, he's like, again, wasn't being useful. I was there and I was off TV.
Well,
You know what I'm saying?
well, him and the Big Show both said Tony Khan laid out this whole master plan for them, but never utilized them. Like it made.
Which is like,
Well, you gotta understand who we dealing with. We dealing with somebody that's a fanboy who just got the money, but don't understand the whole product of being a promoter.
business and study of it.
Right. I mean, that's why Jacksonville Jaguars look the way they look. But yeah,
No,
I'm just
no way.
they're family owned, both of the Jaguars and the AEW, so they can't even
Right.
pick a coach right.
And no way. I see what you did there.
Shout out to NON. We'll be back out tomorrow.
Yeah, it's definitely good to see all them there. It sucks for that company though. Speaking of that company, I mean, I think I sent you another thing with Sting.
Yeah, Sting is done appearing on AEW.
He's done showing up as Sting. He's just going to be Steve. He said he's done going full gear.
I think that's the way of him saying he's done. He's washing his hand of the situation.
He's washed his face of the situation.
Washing his face. Yeah, he's taking the war paint off. He's taking the war paint off.
Yeah. I mean,
I think he see the writing on the wall when it comes to that company. I think he sees it.
it's between that and the fact is like, what else does he need to gain? As you know what I'm saying? Like it's like Undertaker putting down his hat, his jacket, and his glove. It's literally like that. It's like I would love for Sting to get a Last Ride type documentary. I would love it.
Oh, that'd be dope.
That would be hard. Will he get it over that company?
He don't know what to do. He's not a promoter. He's a fanboy with a lot of money.
Right. I mean, but I would love for Sting to get that documentary. I would love Sting to just come back just to get the documentary. You know what I mean? It's certain shit like that would be honored and honorable for him. Yes, we all hated the way that he went out of WWE. We all hated that.
Yeah, it wasn't. He wasn't deserving of that.
No, I mean, granted, during that time, it seemed like a lot of the big injuries didn't necessarily last long with Old Man. Old Man, seeing that you were that injured, he didn't know what to do with you. He let you go.
Right.
And it sucks to really say that too, because you look at Edge, Cope, whatever you want to call him, Daniel Bryan for the longest.
Mm-hmm.
It was just like those big injuries cost them big time, and they never necessarily gave the opportunity to rebound from it. Versus somebody like Triple H, who was constantly hurt. Constantly hurt. Let's just call it what it is. John Cena, who was constantly hurt. You know what I mean? It's like those people were obviously always hurt, and it's still a fact. It's like you just never really gave them a shot. Versus CM Punk, when he was hurt, granted he might have bitched a little bit more, he might have been vocal way more, but at the same time, you were ready to shelve him.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I agree with you said. Old Man definitely didn't have the patience for certain people being hurt. Some people he would definitely, but I feel like Edge did get his comeback with the company before he left. So Edge was a little different, in my opinion.
I mean,
Daniel Bryan, I felt like he just wanted to leave when they just shelved him. I think Daniel Bryan was already mentally out of it. But Edge had his return at the Royal Rumble that year.
but until he got cleared.
But Edge said
we had seen like 3 different versions of Edge before he actually came back.
Right, right. But Edge also said he didn't really think about getting cleared because once the doctor told him he was done until he did the show. Shout out to Sheamus doing the Celtic Warrior workout, and he fell on the bike and he bounced right back up. And he said he didn't feel no pain. That made him go get checked out and he got cleared. But speaking of
I
people
mean,
that's
what?
go
Go
ahead.
ahead. I was about to say what I was going to say is the fact that he didn't necessarily like it sucked because like he would old man like shelved him, but he did. I will say he gave him a role. He gave him some type of role, and I don't know if that was his call or if it was like Triple H no call. You know what I'm saying? Because you
I
think about
got
like
you.
Daniel Bryan did become a GM.
Mm-hmm.
Edge did have certain appearances on there. He had to promote what was a show. It was some show that was on Sci-Fi. You know what I'm saying? Like you think about like I said, we saw like 3 different versions of Edge before he actually really came back. And it's just like certain shit like that. He was like, damn, man, like, but yeah. Go ahead though.
Nah, but only good thing that Tony Khan did, and I will give Tony Khan his credit for this. He the reason why we got Edge back because once Edge got cleared, Tony Khan offered him a contract, and him being loyal to WWE, he went to him and said that he's been offered because he got cleared, and that's why we ended up getting Edge back, and that's the only reason why. But speaking of somebody else that got cleared, and they dropping vignettes left and right, and I'm loving it. Charlotte Flair.
Replay. Honestly,
Charlotte, she looks good in her way. I mean, she's not attractive to me, but to a lot of other people she is. But yeah. So
I mean, I like giving her. They did say they were going to try to push a different persona for her. Like, so they're showing these luxurious things that she's doing, that she's involved with, like her sitting on a beach chair. Again, you don't see her doing that. You like her again training with the brace off and saying actually, like again, calling herself her real name. Those that don't know, but it's just like, all right, is she gonna come in as the queen?
no,
You know what I'm saying?
no, she didn't call herself the queen, bro. She called herself the
Uh-huh.
goat. She called herself the goat.
Right. Nah, but I mean, rightfully so. I ain't gonna knock it. But it's just a simple fact. It's like so they're definitely having her evolve. They're elevating that persona that she once had. But is she gonna be is she a face or is she a heel? We don't know. Charlotte can work either or. Much better as a heel, of course, in my opinion. But we all know she's gonna get cheers. You know what I mean? We all know that everybody's gonna love when they see her. They're gonna love whatever match she's gonna build up. So we definitely got that. It's funny you say that because there's another one. I know the news circulating around it that there's somebody that might not be coming back.
Yeah.
Granted, I think it's a work. I think Alexa Bliss being reported that she has erased everything off for her WWE, off her account, is a work just for next week. Because of the fact they haven't shown any vignettes of her yet, they haven't pushed it, they haven't really mentioned her. I think that she'll be a surprise entrant. They're saying it's around a contract dispute. That I think like she wanted an extension and like she didn't necessarily get it because they're still working on the extension that she had prior to going out. Actually, we want you back. Let's keep it up. We want you back. We want to see what you're going to do. We want to see how you're going to go. Like again, this is a fun time to be a wrestling fan. It's a fun time to be part of product, like as far as pushing product as a superstar. Even as a woman, again on WWE, it's a fun time because there's a lot of people you can work with. So we definitely want you back. We definitely want to see what you got. I mean, we know motherhood has been a prominent thing for you now, but we would rather you return than a certain Bella. Let me just say that now.
Listen, I seen that going around. I don't want no parts of it at all. Just because John Cena get a farewell world tour do not mean his ex get a farewell world tour as well. I don't want to see it. I'm not for it.
What she need farewell tour for? She didn't.
Yeah, she's not one of the best ever. Don't do this. I don't want to see this. I don't want to hear about this.
With Lucian. Oh, Stephanie McMahon.
Yeah. Yeah. You're a diva. You're not a women's wrestler. There's a difference. But
No disrespect to any women there, because we love our women.
no. I'm just talking about generally this person in particular when it comes to her performing inside of the wrestling ring. That's all. Yeah. So, Motor City Machine Guns versus Pretty Deadly was the first match of the night. Pretty Deadly, bro.
Yes, boy.
Something about them.
Yes, boy.
It's too much for me. It's too much. Not for that whole overly flamboyant situation. And Motor Machine Guns won the match.
Chuck, man, you already know how it go.
Yeah, but
because the fact that it's pushed on that higher level in real life, we know the climate nowadays. But no, they're fun. They're a fun tandem. It's a fun match to watch. Granted, we knew where it was going, how it was gonna go. I just again give me a ladder match. Give me a TLC. Go ahead.
You will once what's it called? Brother come in. You will.
No. Oh, before then. Go ahead. Do it. Take my money. Do it.
Boy, you crazy.
I mean, only because the fact it's like, why not? Again, you have 4 tag teams that are basically in the realm of fighting each other. Why not have them all 4 in the ring? Why not do a ladder?
It wouldn't be bad. I don't think it would. It would be bad.
Look, we getting it's a rare sighting too. You think about it, a rare sighting of a ladder, any type of ladder match right now. When do you really get a ladder match? Think about it.
But this actually makes it better because you gotta think about it. Like even when they made Hell in a Cell a pay-per-view and they did certain things, it was watering down them gimmicks. So now that we're getting this, ladder match now, it's gonna be more meaningful. That's what I'm trying to say.
The reason why, again, we don't got TLC pay-per-view anymore. Give me a TLC match.
I agree with you. I just want the right components in there. That's all. I want the right components. Well, speaking of right components, we found out today that The Miz is on SmackDown. Me and Matt was actually talking about this before we press record on the show. We both kind of figured Karrion Kross got him shit to SmackDown.
Yeah. For the while. To look at the why. I like the continuation that they did with that part. But we still haven't seen him.
Next week.
For Rumble?
Before Rumble. That Friday. We'll see him. We'll see him next Friday.
All right.
Yep, recorded.
I mean, we'll see. But at the end of the day, it's like, maybe not. Maybe it's worth it. Maybe it's not worth it. Well, we'll see. But Karrion Kross definitely did set him up.
You don't think so? You don't think we're gonna see the Wyatts next week?
We'll see.
Who you think out of the Wyatts? You think any of them gonna be in the Rumble?
A little miss. Joe Gacy. I think Nikki's gonna be in it. Cause I think you kind of have to put Nikki in it.
But they ain't got enough women.
I mean, they have enough women, but it's just like, think about the pop she would get for coming out. You know what I mean?
But you're not gonna give her.
And maybe she comes out. Maybe she comes out first.
I'm about to say that's only how she's gonna get that long, nice entrance.
Maybe she comes out first.
That's why I believe. That's why I'm believing we're gonna see him on Friday because we haven't seen him at all. And I just believe we're gonna see him Friday next week, bro. They've been talking about him more prominently now with the Miz being actually there. They got somebody to mess with, and get their revenge on and still torture. Because Dexter Lumis is not done with the Miz. We know that. So even if we don't see everybody, we're gonna see at least Dexter next week.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I definitely got him and Joe Gacy in the Rumble for sure.
Well, like you said,
You know what I mean?
him and the Miz will be in the Rumble.
Yeah, so I feel like they'll be in a Rumble. If not, then you got Howdy messing the True and Mrs. chances for winning the Rumble. Let's just say that, because that would be a good way to take him out too. But yeah, no, Miz on SmackDown, back on SmackDown again. It's not a bad move. It's not a bad move. It plays into the hand that Karrion Kross has kind of been doing lately. Because, I mean, we didn't really talk about it on Monday, but he was in the backstage when Seth Rollins was walking.
Yeah.
Staring him down as if, like, that's his next target or that's the next one he's going to fuck with. Karrion Kross has been playing master manipulator type games with a lot of these superstars in the last year. So, of course, he feels like he's playing the seed in everybody. No Diddy. Yeah, it was crazy. And so, therefore, it's doing that. Chill out, dude. Yeah.
If you ain't say no Diddy, bro, I wouldn't have started.
That was crazy. Crazy. I fought it.
No Diddy.
But yeah, no Diddy. But yeah, he's been behind a lot of the bullshit going on. That's how he feels. So therefore, it's like he's just kind of smirking in the background of shit. Of course, he's taking all the credit that he can get, absorbing it all.
Right.
Yeah.
Speaking of another new member on the show, Damian Priest.
Called it.
Matt definitely called it. Okay. This is. Oh yeah, I got my. Listen, this is my crash out moment.
Get there again. Just want to talk about Damian Priest on the SmackDown. That was a good move.
No.
You crash up.
That's a great move. Yeah. Damian Priest coming to SmackDown, and then he walked past Cookie Cutter and told him, "Nice looking champ, I'm coming after that belt."
He burned every saying, just ran through.
Right.
No Diddy. That sounded crazy too. But either way, my point, he definitely did everything he could do on Monday night, and so therefore it's time to go and change different type shows to go a different way. Judgment Day thing was dead. I mean, and it needs to.
Yes.
That whole stable just needs to go ahead and break up. Bro.
Right.
We've seen the cracks. It's just like we're on the last move. It's the last move. Go ahead.
All right. Hold on. I'm tired of this shit. I'm and I'm saying this. I'm not the biggest fan of Carmelo Hayes. I'm really not. But he's a hell of a worker in the ring. But this is some bullshit. Matt agreed with me, but I don't know what I'm gonna crash out right now. Why the fuck is he always the stepping stool to every new person that's coming to SmackDown? And then when he do get into a match with for upper echelon talent, he's always fucking losing. Now listen, if this builds off of him winning the Royal Rumble, I won't be mad. But we know that shit ain't happening either. So it's not building up to anything. Money in the Bank ain't till goddamn when? When the fuck is Money in the Bank? Goddamn. Yeah, that's a long. That's a lot of fucking losing between now and June.
I mean, seeing something that's
but
y'all know how I feel about Carmelo Hayes. I've been trying to give Carmelo Hayes props for weeks. I've said the same thing Dave said. However, in reality, Carmelo Hayes is the modern day Dolph Ziggler. I think you even said that yourself. You know what I'm saying? Where it's like his in-ring work and even his promo work is superb. It's great, but they're not pushing him like you want him to. You know what I mean?
He is literally the doormat of SmackDown.
Right now he is. Again, he's just that he's a punk that like everybody wants to pick on. And again, like they said, he was what, the first round draft pick, second round draft pick of SmackDown. He's going to Raw soon though. Watch.
See, I don't like that though. So I don't like that because
But I mean, I just feel as though again, him going to Raw might not necessarily be a bad look.
no, it might not be a bad look, but still, think about it. You're still leaving a bad taste of him being a doormat of SmackDown, bro. So when you naturally seen him and his progression on SmackDown, when he go to Raw, you're going to believe he's doing the same thing. He's going to end up being the same way, even though he might not be. But that's going to be, you're going to have to reprogram the fans and reprogram me as well because this is bullshit.
Well, I mean, you might as well get prepared for some more bullshit because you know come Rumble what's going to happen.
No, we know what's going to happen next week.
That's Rumble.
No. He got Jey Uso. I mean, he got Jimmy. He got Jimmy next week.
Yeah, but you know what's going to happen at Rumble? Again, which is going to start, again, because somebody's getting caught up on the main card.
Oh, yeah, Trick.
Main card.
Whoop that Trick.
Yeah, exactly. So do you think that Melo's going to win that feud?
My point exactly.
I'm with you. I'm not arguing with you. I'm just saying you might as well just get ready for the bullshit because you know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen. You know what's going to happen.
Black Dolph Ziggler.
You know.
Here we go.
You
Definitely said it.
I'm just letting you know it's going to happen. Granted,
Bullshit.
I don't feel like Trick should get it because Trick already got the dub on him. On one hand, it's just like he's over with the crowd. I don't think he should get it. But hey, we know what's going to happen. I will say it was funny as shit watching it close on that. That was funny as fuck. He definitely thought Jacob was on the side because he said that was his homie. Jacob lit that fucking motherfucker up.
Yo.
Oh, this bitch ass up so good, bro. No dead. You know, damn JBL clothesline, little meat cleaver. Look like Ryback.
Speaking of, let's move on through the SmackDown review. The second match of the night, we have Beef Fab versus Meeching versus Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
I
hated this match.
I did too, but at the same time, it's giving spotlight to those superstars that might deserve spotlight. You know what I'm saying? It's giving more exposure to those that you don't necessarily expect. I didn't expect to see B-Fab in another match tonight.
Listen, she deserves and she needs to be in the tag team. She does not need to be out there one-on-one single.
Sure.
Being with Meeching is a very good wrestler. She gonna learn a lot from teaming with her. So they probably we probably will see this tag team for a very long time.
You know what gets on my nerves? Why do they have to wear one color together? We already have a tag team that does that. Every tag team, and like I know we wanted to be in uniform in some type of way, in unison, but it's like, damn, they were just talking to backstage. All of a sudden, now you're making a tag team.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I didn't realize that damn B-Fab is 5'10".
Yeah, she a little one. She's skin and bone. She's bony.
She tall. You know she's 5'10". But yeah, this is probably the weakest match of the night.
For sure.
One that you didn't necessarily expect to see, but I will say this: it was another tag team match. This is number 2 for the night. Think about this shit. Is Teddy over there? Teddy on GM?
He should be.
Executive producer?
He should be.
It seems like it, right? Only thing you're missing is just a match with the Undertaker. Like, that's all you're missing. That's all you're missing. But otherwise,
He
it's
should be.
tag team Teddy formula. They got to
Yeah.
switch something up, bro.
Huh?
We got to switch something up because we doing too many tag team matches in a row.
Hey, that's what they want to
In a
do.
row.
That's what we.
See what I mean?
That's what we getting stuck with now. Tag teams, when they got nothing else to do with players, they just throwing them in tag teams, bro.
Because we're going to the 6-woman tag match next.
Yeah.
I will I like the promo. I like the fact that both champions came out. They kind of talked to each other. And then of course Nia Jax hit, right? Nia Jax hit, and then next thing you know, Bianca and Naomi come out. This is like a Monday night segment. That's what it felt like right here.
Yes, it was.
And next thing you know, Liv and Raquel come out, and they all just saying that they're literally saying the same thing.
They all
I'm
gonna win the
entering
World
the
Rumble.
thing, and I'm declaring my win. I'm entering the thing, I'm declaring my win. I'm entering the thing, and I'm the only one that can say that they're declaring my win, because so and so's gonna help me win. It's like, all right, you know what I mean? And then of course we lead into the match. I text you during this because because it just seemed something that they should have did. They should have had Jade come back tonight.
Yes, I was going to get in that if you didn't say that. But Matt definitely texted me and said they missed a great opportunity to not even, she didn't have to be there in person. It could have been a video segment. It could have been something.
At the top of the ramp.
Yeah, it could have been something, bro. She could have done a video. They could have showed a video package of her talking, like via satellite or something. Just saying something. She been posting like crazy. If you've been looking at it even more, she has been down at the PC training, getting back. So she definitely is coming back next Saturday for sure because she's been down there training like crazy. So
I definitely thought them showing her tonight would have been great. Granted, we can still get next week. But I feel like they're going to go with her annual surprise because, of course, last year was her first Rumble. I think they're going to debut her again at Rumble. You know what I mean? They're going to bring her back at Rumble. They shouldn't, but I mean, because again, she's already been here. But it's like, I would go ahead and lock it in. I would show her face by now.
nah, she definitely should have showed her face by now. Or show something. But
Sure.
Nia Jax, Liv, and what's that? Who else? Who's the third person?
Candace LeRae.
Yeah, they won the match today. Naomi did it. That's all I'm gonna say. Naomi did it.
For sure. You could tell she did it. Again, it's the way she's like, way she's out here disagreeing with Bianca, like saying other things that Bianca's saying. It's like, hey girl, you ain't, you know that, or figure of speech. Nobody kill me when I say this, all right? Like, hey bitch, you see that shit? Like you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like this bitch out here doing crazy shit. Like, why are you fighting me? You know what I mean? Either way, it's the principle that it's definitely it was different than Naomi now. There's nobody else on the card that seemed that it would make sense for it to be anymore. Can't be bad. She's on Raw.
Yeah, she done moved on. So
I mean, it wouldn't be Ben Raquel and them. They were on Raw. Tiffany Stratton, like, we know who it is. I think I'm just waiting again for the confirmation for her to be saying she's back for it to happen. Granted, like I said, she could have just been at the top of the ring and just gave a stare down to the rest of them and just walked away. That would have been tough. She came out. I think she's coming out there to help him. Turns around, goes in the backstage. Even though that's a great closer moment.
right, would have been a nice teaser, and then Bianca would have been confused, like, why you ain't help me?
Or it just been like or like he's going and then like you cut a promo backstage where they're looking for Jade and she's no longer there. She left.
Almost like a mystery.
WWE. Me up.
Sign him up, yo. That man be working. That man be working. KO coming out. Oh shit! I just thought about this, yo. We started the show. We didn't even talk about what was the opening segment of the show. The opening segment of the show was Cody Rhodes and his bullshit promo that he cut. That he had with Nick Joe Tessitore in the beginning of the night. So KO came out and he felt slighted because he didn't get his own segment of the night for his interview. And I like how he picked on Joe Tessitore. And I liked how Joe Tessitore, listen, bro, I liked how Joe went to Wade and said, "Why you ain't help me?"
Wade literally said,
"That's on you, bro. He ain't messing with me. He messing with you."
You don't care with this lady. This man loose cannon.
Right.
What me do?
Right. So I actually did like how KO's been being a menace.
Yeah.
And shout out to him wearing that Bret Hart. Shout out to him wearing that Bret Hart jacket. That shit tough.
There's some chalk line.
Yeah.
I may have sent you that website before. They got some shit on there. They usually always have like a sale. I've never got anything myself yet, but it definitely got some decent fat jackets and shit like that on there.
Nah, that shit was hard.
Definitely. Yeah.
And shout out to KO shirt tonight that say Sami Zayn is his friend forever. He is a jewel dropper all day long. You got to pay attention with what he's doing with certain things. So, nah, he definitely knows what he's doing.
Fucking love it. That brings us to our next match. Johnny Gargano versus who?
Who?
Johnny Gargano versus who?
Johnny Gargano versus Apollo Crews. Chill, dog. Chill, dog. Listen, 2 weeks ago I couldn't think of that motherfucking name. His name is Snake. He the rat, bro. He the rat.
That persona. I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually missed his match because I was giving the boy a bath. So I'm gonna let you walk this one.
I didn't pay attention to the match. All I know is Apollo Crews won. And that was it. So Apollo Crews got a roll up win though. It's a roll up win. For real. It's going to probably lead to him fighting baby Triple H next week. And I bet you he won't get a roll up win against him. So definitely won't get that one. And then we got LA Knight versus Tungaloa. Huh?
Where's the match?
We didn't talk about that, but I'm saying that was the next match in order. Of course, LA Knight won. Blah blah blah. And we ain't talk about the Damian Priest.
We didn't talk about it afterwards. The whole face, the showdown with Strowman.
Oh, Strowman came out. So Jacob did the Samoan drop on the edge of the ring to LA Knight. That move got it hurt a little bit. I don't care what nobody say.
On that new tape?
Yeah. And the Monster Amongst Men came out. This is how we know Jacob is winning this match. One, WWE always books a certain way. It's always been predictable.
What's the big giveaway?
The person that's standing in the ring either the week before or in this case the day before is 9 times out of 10 the loser.
Person who gets to lay hands on them first is usually gonna make them lose.
Right. So with that, right. So with Jacob going over the top rope tonight and Braun looking strong in the ring, we will see Jacob get the W, which he deserves the W. Braun, he's fine. It won't hurt him in no type of way of him taking this loss.
It's big stone.
No,
Won't necessarily
you can't
hurt.
say that.
I mean, that's what I said. It won't hurt. I mean, he did it for Bronson, and that's that. I'm saying, like, he really did it for Bronson to give him that push.
Oh, he did it for Bronson, but he ended up winning the match though.
Oh, because Seth Rollins.
Hey, bro, win's a win.
But Wednesday went out strong, and also came back with a vengeance, right?
Mm-hmm.
Wanted to break his ankle at the end of it. And he's still talking shit online as if he's still there. I fuck with Bronson Reed. Hopefully everything goes by fast. You get back on the program, bro. Because what you're doing on Twitter or in Instagram is fucking hilarious.
Yo,
You're saying that CM Punk just went and picked up any fucking pair of Jordans just to put them on was fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. You even talk about, like,
Ric Flair.
Everybody else.
He
Yeah. He don't give a shit.
Everybody is in Bronson Reed way, and he's running them over.
Okay. I fuck with it though. But excuse me. Damn. Nah. Did you peep how Jacob pushed Tom off?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right there, I thought it was about to go left.
No, I don't think so. I didn't
Go
think so.
left. I'll give you when we get to the predictions shortly though. But definitely a match that we've seen before with that one. Which leads us into the next match. You know, Damian Priest, the Undertaker, bisexual Undertaker, is now on SmackDown. Of course, against Carmelo Hayes. Of course, that it pissed us off just to see him take this loss. Carmelo Hayes is he's a great worker, man. But we talk about Carmelo Hayes. We talked about Damian Priest. So I mean, there's not much more we can really say about him.
Nope.
Other than, again, new beginnings for Damian. Thank God that he's on SmackDown and not on Raw anymore, because it was definitely time. But yeah, main event, right?
Main event. KO
Right.
versus Jimmy Uso. But before we talk about the match, in the back, Jimmy came up to Carmelo Hayes and said, or Carmelo said he only had 3 moves. Somebody said he only had 3 moves or something like that. And Jimmy said, well, next week, I only need 2 moves to beat you. And listen, it was no yeet. And as he's walking through the curtain to go to the ring, I thought it was a mistake. But the camera caught Carmelo Hayes as well. And as he's walking down to the ring, Carmelo Hayes jumped Jimmy and tried to beat him up in the ring. I mean, beat him up out in the aisleway. Jimmy no-sold it at all. Like, bro, when I mean after they broke it up, he walked to the ring, he no-sold it.
Like this a little bit, but then
but he's like, I'm good. Like, he knew he had the commercial break to recover, so he was straight.
Bitch ass.
Yeah. Of course, KO comes out in a Naomi shirt. The man is a gym. He's a gym.
Very much so.
He's a gym. KO beating him with the pop-up powerbomb. I'm not mad at this at all, bro. I actually like him using the pop-up powerbomb, so now I feel like when he used the stunner, it's going to be 100% a finisher, not a transitional move or anything.
It could have been the babyface move.
True.
Well, powerbomb, and then he uses the power driver.
Yeah, the package.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes sense.
Him switching up his move sets as he face or heel. So, everybody should honestly but everybody don't have the arsenal that he has to do that. So
It makes so much sense as far as character.
no, it does. It actually helps develop the character better in the ring. For real. But
again, Randy Orton doing a punt is always great as a heel.
yes,
You know what I mean? Of course, you get the RKO's, but him doing a punt,
it definitely is. Pulling out the punt, especially the whole wind up leading up to it, and KO doing the small package power driver. He's been trying to do it on the ring announce table for the last 2 weeks. He's been trying to do it. No, did he? And he hasn't done it yet. It's going to happen tomorrow.
well, it might not, not tomorrow. It's not going to happen.
Rumble.
I don't think it happens tomorrow after this contract signing, for sure. But next week, I definitely see it happening.
Yo, it might happen tomorrow because, that new ring announce table don't break. So if they can, so it's going to already be a table in the ring for a contract signing. So you can definitely pull it off with a table or a table that can break, because that new one ain't breaking like it's supposed to. So it might happen tomorrow. It might happen tomorrow since it's a full segment. So it's happening tomorrow. I believe it's going to happen tomorrow. And of course, KO won the match, beating Jimmy. Cookie Cutter had to show his face. At the end of the show, we couldn't get the champion holding up his belt. It always got to be somebody interfering. And goddamn it had to be Cookie Cutter. Fuck Cody. Drop the belt, please, Cody. Drop the fucking belt. So, how you feel about this show? The show was mid-grade.
Yeah.
It was mid.
We talked about it going into the podding. We talked about that big ass black curtain.
Tonight was not a sellout.
For you and so that it was. They're capping. Yeah.
Yo, you know what's else obvious? When we talk about sellouts and stuff, Royal Rumble's not sold out. They still promoting tickets like crazy. And Mania is not sold out yet. I'm just saying, this last year,
especially for Mania. Yeah, they're trying to figure that. And also, I mean, with the unfortunate stuff that happened down in Mania. I mean, down. I mean, shit, not. Then that's next year. With all the wildfires that happened over there on the West Coast, so I'm saying that's probably playing a factor too. Yeah, they'll sell out. Watch.
No,
they'll sell out.
The brand is. Yeah, but the name itself normally sells out WrestleMania. WrestleMania tickets ain't normally floating around like they are right now.
The previews and the videos of the video packages of the long line waiting to buy tickets.
Well, by next week, once the Royal Rumble go off, a lot more tickets will be sold. Yeah.
They wait for that card. They wait to see what the card will look like. You know what I mean? The big main event spot. They wait to see what that's gonna look like. They want because all you gotta do is enter a Rock into it. All you gotta do is have Roman go over. You know what I'm saying? Like to build a storyline. A Punk win. That'll definitely sell the ticket. And it's just like everybody's kind of waiting to see what's going to happen. WWE they're putting out product. They're putting out product and it's hitting out. Everything's got hitting out the park, and like people are kind of enjoying what they can do, what they don't have to do. Ticket prices are inflating, of course. We see the cheapest ticket being $700. That's not including tax. And the most expensive being, what was it? It was close to like
7 or 9. I'm not for sure. Was I looking at
7. Either way,
Super Bowl? I think our Super Bowl tickets. Our Super Bowl tickets I looking at 9,000, and what's it called? Tickets is 7,000. We right, 7,000.
either way, it's just the principle. It's like, damn, like who want to do that shit? Like, it's tax season right now. People are probably waiting for their taxes too. if you get money back, don't tell me 'cause I'm gonna rob you. But nah, all jokes. But yeah, either way, it's just those things that come up. So like, it's like you think about how people are trying to move or what people are trying to invest in as far as that goes. People probably try to force to save, to try to do something better going in the future. Because again, you don't know what's headed to the future. So it's like you just gotta save your money. You can save your money and get paid when you get paid. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean tickets will sell out for sure after next week.
Oh, I definitely will.
I mean, John Cena. That's the other thing. I feel like once they see where John Cena's going, they'll figure it out.
Well, there's 2 people I believe that will sell this WrestleMania. John Cena, like you said, and if The Rock is wrestling, he will help sell it. If he's not, that's fine. But where there's room in exactly fall at.
Right. That's what I said. I feel like it comes down to some of those big 3 as far as the males. I feel like with the females, it's Charlotte, and Becky.
Yeah.
I mean, where do they fall?
No. I thought you about to say Rhea. I'm Charlotte Rhea, in my opinion.
But Rhea's already on the plate, so we know that. We get that part. You know what I'm saying? But people are also waiting for those 2 as well.
Well,
Rhea's already on the card. I'm saying Rhea's already there. We already got Rhea.
I got you.
But they want to see where these 2 are going to fall in place too.
Well, with Charlotte declaring for the Rumble tonight, who knows? Because she definitely declared tonight. Let's pod a little bit. Then we get into our predictions for Saturday's night main event. I got one thing I want to say. Thank God, Hulk Hogan is not going to be there tomorrow.
About to say the same damn thing. We gonna talk about it. We gonna talk about that. Right off in the room, bro. The end of the day, ooh yeah. We're so happy you're not there today, brother. Ooh yeah. Oh, perfect. Macho Man Randy Savage has made sure that your bitch ass will not show up on Saturday night main event. Oh yeah. Oh, just put it there, brother. So much power. Can't do that. Just make sure you look right here. It's just another notch of where you're not at, brother. Oh yeah. Ooh. Oh, nice.
That's Matt Savage for y'all. Listen, I just got married almost a year ago. Ain't no way in hell all of a sudden Hulk Hogan's son got married and he can't make it.
They also probably say that Brooke had kids.
Like, come on, man. Y'all lies not even straight. That's going on. Y'all lies is not even straight. Get y'all lies straight.
Again, bro, just tell the truth.
You don't want to get booed again.
You got fired.
They ain't fired.
You got from Saturday. You got fired.
Oh yeah. Well, no. They demoted you because they called Jesse back. They called Jesse back.
Right, like you got future and your future endeavors, but like you got Laurinaitis. In the words of people, yeah, you got the boot, bro.
Nah, you definitely got up out of here, Hogan. In the words of Macho Man Randy Savage, be a man, Hogan. Be a man. Be a man, Hogan.
Ooh, yeah.
Uh,
Ooh, yeah.
so like I said, they definitely called back up Jesse. So Jesse will probably be calling the main event, whatever the main event match is. No, I'm cool with it because he actually Jesse, even though he only called one match, he was on time with a lot of his stuff. He didn't sound outdated, in no type of way. You know another person they probably could. You know another person they probably could have called that we haven't heard from in a while, but his shit be sounding so outdated because he uses the same lines over and over. That's Jerry the King Lawler. Yeah.
No, you know what I'm saying? They should have brought back.
Who?
Brought it back Monday. For what?
Oh Lord Jesus, you don't need JBL shit, bro. He he was okay on commentary. He wasn't all that to me.
Man, come on.
They hit me with the Farouk damn now.
I mean, nah. They could have. Yo, nah. You know what they should do? It'll be a big old, like, it'll be a big middle finger to you if they brought Byron Saxon back to the table for once. I'd scream. I'd crack up. We know it's not going to happen, but again, we all know who that's a shot to. That big old shot to Corey, who we still ain't seen, but.
Right. I got a question about a wrestler, right? He was very good in the ring, but very weird outside the ring. That's a lot of wrestlers I know. Do you think he ever can make it back to the company? I think I sent you his match like last week too. Velveteen Dream. That motherfucker's so good in the ring, though.
Nope.
He can't make a comeback ever. He was acquitted of all the charges, though. I'm just saying. If the glove don't fit, you must acquit.
He didn't quit. He just got off.
I'm just saying. That motherfucker, man.
I think Odyssey Jones was just dismissed of his charges, too. Yeah, you fucked.
I'm just saying, like, that motherfucker, watching him work that indie match, bro.
You have evident footage of you running blocks away from somebody to avoid danger like my man Jonathan Majors did.
Yeah.
Then you still have room to be guilty.
Damn, man. That's a talent, bro. Nah, he a talent, though, bro. He, man.
He's not, but at the same time, he was also, I don't want to say early black and gold, but he was definitely
That mid.
the middle early version.
Yeah.
Era of black and gold where it's like some of the you either want to sink or you swim. I feel like he was behind the push of like the Samoa Joe black and gold era.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He was in that wave of superstars that came up, and when he was poised to go up to the main card, he fucked it up.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that was definitely the next move for him was go to the main card, and he fucked up.
so you don't think no company will take a shot on him?
I feel like a company will.
AEW?
Yeah, that's his best bet. I mean, if you want to get back on the air, if you want to do that, Tony would definitely find you. Tony would find you.
I think he will. Honestly, if he do go to AEW, and I think Triple H should give him a shot, bro. They had to go through a lot of channels to get the yes, but I think they would.
I mean, you know who else? You know who else got charges dropped against him? But again, he just rubbed everybody else the wrong way. Enzo Amore.
Well, listen, the motherfuckers ain't like him anyway in the company.
I'm saying he's rubbed his wrong way. That's that Jersey stuff. But either way, he definitely Again, his charges were changed too. Were dropped within like the week after he got released.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it. The point, the public court of opinion is always going to be with the companies. Yeah,
Especially
you're
now.
right. Especially what they've been accused of. You know, yeah, with the old freak boy, especially with the freak boy being, dismissed from. No, you're right.
It's even harder. It's even tougher to get you in here. With you bringing him up though, you did see that his charges were, you know what I mean. You're getting verdicts as far as some of his cases. Do you think we see the Beast Incarnate next week?
Do I hear the guitar strings next week? Yes. You want to know why? WWE does certain things. So you remember for like 2-3 weeks they were talking that they dropped his name, they dropped the Beast, they dropped it, then all of a sudden it just got quiet. That is a classic WWE thing to do. Talk about you, let you die down, and then all of a sudden you want the crowd to have that crazy pop reaction when you hear that. Yeah. So I am 95% sure we're seeing Brock Lesnar next week.
Okay. Not bad. Again, I would love to see him back. Because again, and I say this, you always, again, I said it earlier, once Rumble happens, tickets will sell it.
I mean, no, you're absolutely right.
Store is when you see Brock Lesnar on there, he's usually going to sell tickets. Roman Reigns, needle mover. Rock, a needle mover. Cena, needle mover. Especially if it's the last Mania of Cena, yeah, he's selling that shit. You know what I mean? Punk, as much as I'm saying, if he gets his wins at Rumble, he's selling tickets. There are commodities in the company right now. And if you want to call them vets, that's fine. But it's just the simple fact that those vets are still moving. They move product.
Nah, they move tickets. They move tickets. They sell shirts just as much as.
Sell it.
Yeah, you're right. No, you're right.
Again, what thing going on Club Shay Shay was crazy. You ain't see that shit. Again, how Roman used to be on the late night show. You ain't see that shit. Like, I mean, granted, you seen Cena do it, but again, just the principle. Hell, Rock just does it just cause. Like, Rock's a good promoter for himself. Again, and it with TKO. That's the other thing. With TKO, so that means Dana White is a partner somewhere in this. You know what I'm saying? So why wouldn't he be a part of that? Why wouldn't Brock want to get into that? You know what I'm saying? And you think about shit like that. I know they want him in it. They want him in the WWE so bad. And I feel like he probably would do well. Chael Sonnen.
Yeah.
Chael Sonnen to, you know what I mean? Like can deliver.
Yeah.
On the,
yeah. He a promo machine.
Exactly my point. Granted, you want to hear my truth about him? He's gonna wind up on the other stuff. Wind up on the other promotion. At least one.
TNA?
That's one.
NXT?
You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, you said on the other promotion or the under promotion? Oh, the fanboy gonna sign him.
Yeah, or he'll just bring him in. Just take it quick.
But my thing is Chael doing stuff with the UFC right now?
Oh, you want him? He might. I don't want to don't quote me. I want to say he might be with Bellator, which isn't them.
Oh well, if he's with Bellator, then yeah, he definitely gonna do something. But if he's doing something with anything with the UFC, I don't believe that's gonna happen. I don't believe that's gonna happen at all. I know his podcast was doing crazy numbers at one point. Yeah. So, well, speaking of somebody else who's a podcast veteran, my boy Stone Cold had a knee replacement.
And why he hasn't been around. Makes sense.
Yes. That's why he got a full beard, looking like the goddamn. He didn't look like Austin. He look way different. So, my boy look like, I don't know. He look crazy. He got hair and everything. Austin got hair. He look crazy, boy. But yeah, that's why Austin hasn't been around. He got his knee replacement about seven weeks ago. So he said he's doing fine. So with that being said, I think once he gets healthy and he gets back, then we will get that Shatter on Netflix. We got to get Stone Cold on Netflix, bro. It's not as censored on Netflix. He can drink his beer, cuss somebody out, say what. You know, the old nostalgia shit that we missing. A little bit, because I don't like when everybody, I don't like when the crowd wet everybody. That shit's not for everybody. But
I mean, so they yell them or they eat. So they've been doing lately.
Yeah, but you gotta be good on them.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm not mad at Yeet neither, but I know. Yo, let me tell you about this. Let me tell you about this Yeet shit, right? I text Matt the other day. Yo, cuz this nigga wrote back Yeet. What the fuck, bro? Fuck, bro. Who the fucking Yeet?
I said the way it sounds like this. Yeet.
Like, this nigga gonna text me Yeet.
I'm literally watching a reel and like you text me and that's why I said it. Right there.
You lucky I wasn't quick on my toes. I'd have said no Yeet. Like I should have wrote you back no Yeet. I wasn't even thinking. Motherfucker gonna text me back Yeet. Nah, that shit spreading like wildfire too though, cause I see a lot of people saying Yeet and out in public with the shirts. Like, yo, that shit is almost becoming like the new DX suck it sign. No Diddy. Like these kids is yeeting. Yeah. So this is what I need Matt to do, and Matt be playing around. I need Matt between now and tomorrow to watch the Zilla Fatu Booker T match. It's on YouTube. It's only 28 minutes. Cause I definitely want to talk about this crazy ass match. Because it definitely was a crazy Garland match that they put my boy Zilla Fatu through. But I actually showed a lot of depth in his character. And I want Matt to talk about it as well. But shout out to Zilla Fatu dropping a new t-shirt today with his pop on it. That shit hard, bro.
Oh, what's gonna happen with that shirt?
Mm-hmm.
It's obvious.
Nah, it's definitely too obvious.
And again, you hear for the fact that what's name's about to have, he gotta get a new group name.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to that in a minute. And then, of course, I think you have some type of inkling that Romans might have some type of right hand.
Mm-hmm.
One of them gonna be Zilla. He was making his face in some form or fashion sooner or later.
Yeah.
They are in Texas this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, again, I'm gonna get there. But yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
Zilla merch is hard.
Yeah.
Like I said, for him to have his dad on the t-shirt, and then he had his dad necklace with his dad famous tattoo that says Samoan across his joint. Shirt crazy. Let's get into this. We can wrap this pod up. Saturday night's main event. Gunther versus Jey Uso. Yeah, who we got? Cause I think we picked this on Monday. We wasn't mistaken.
And I'm going full throttle Yeet. I'm in Yeet mode, bro.
Yeah. So me and Matt both got Jay winning this match. I think Jay.
Yeah.
Match number 2. Braun Strowman versus Sheamus. I mean, Braun Breaker.
Wind up giving it to Sheamus.
Oh, you think he finally gonna get the belt?
So,
I don't.
Dude, and I say this like because of Rumble. Say because of Rumble coming up, feel like they're gonna try to give Braun Breaker this big ass push in the Rumble. Don't be surprised if Braun Breaker has a
Final four.
close to number of eliminations.
Do you think he makes the final four? Final six? Final eight. Yeah. You can see him in the last eight.
He'll definitely break records as far as Rumble eliminations, guaranteed. They're gonna make him look good. They're gonna
make him look like a beast. All right.
That's the reason why I feel like he'll lose the title.
Okay. We got Rhea versus Nia.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah, we both got Rhea.
Wholeheartedly, because again, Nia said she announced her Royal Rumble entrance tonight. She announced it before we talked about it on the pod. But they're not gonna have her win the title and then go in the Rumble to win double title. They're not gonna let nobody win no double title again. No, the fuck they ain't.
Nah, you're right. And then we got what me and you both believe is the main event of the night. I don't care where it come on the show. It's the main event of the night. Braun Strowman versus Jacob Fatu. We both got Jacob. Right? Okay. Oh, shit.
You ready?
Let me sit back and listen.
Ready?
I'm listening.
Like, Sokoa makes his appearance tomorrow night with somebody new.
To go against Jacob?
Yup.
Hikaleo?
Yup.
Wow.
I think this is the start of breaking off and starting their program. This could very well be Mania match.
So you said Mania? You said Mania match. Jacob Fatu versus Solo Sikoa. So we go for
it's Elimination Chamber. It's definitely going. We definitely know what's happening. We definitely know that the fact is like Solo walking away and not saying anything to Jacob. For him, just again, you've seen Jacob being more vocal now, and even taking the reins of their group now. The only existing members of the group right now, him taking this lead role, ain't going to sit well with Solo. Nor would it sit well if Solo thinks he's gonna come back and think he's going like, yeah, all right.
So
I'll be damned. I know one thing that you ain't gonna do.
So who you got winning this match?
I got Jacob winning. Like the program will start.
So are they interfering in the match?
One wants to say yes, the other one would say no.
Okay. Because they interfere in the match, they beat up Jacob. He wins the match because it's a disqualification because, blah, blah, blah.
I mean, maybe.
Or they cost him the match.
Cost him the match.
Right. Okay. Anyway, no matter what you're saying, the feud is starting this week.
Yeah.
Let me write that down in my notes.
Hey, I'm recording, just let you know, so it's all official.
Feud.
We're definitely gonna get them. We're getting that program soon. I feel like this is the right time to ignite it. I feel like Solo versus a Jacob is what we've been wanting. We've been wanting that since Solo took the title off of Jacob.
And Jacob gave him that look of death when he took it off of him.
I think he just gave the look of death again when that nigga just walked out the ring.
Right. I see what you're saying, and I definitely like it. I understand it. So that's gonna be the pay-per-view tomorrow. Well, my fault. The special tomorrow. It's not a pay-per-view. It's a special. Tomorrow, we live tomorrow. We live in it. We doing it live tomorrow.
We'll see. It all depends on what I'm doing. We should be able to. I should be able to.
It's up to you. If we can't, we'll figure something out. You know what I mean, we'll definitely get it out. We'll definitely get a review out, or we might do a live show, or we might do what we do last time. One of us might be live, other one jump on. I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. It don't matter.
What we got doubleheaders tomorrow?
Oh jeez. Yeah, we do.
Your ass forgot the thing was tomorrow anyway.
Huh?
Mind you, that the fucking special was on tomorrow anyway.
Man, listen. I knew the show was coming on. I forgot we was doing.
You knew it was coming up.
I knew the show was tomorrow. I forgot that we was doing 2 shows tomorrow. It's the life of a podcaster. So I got my list. So we have a week. I don't ask for your results until next Friday, right?
Exactly.
Right. So my list will be the top 10 best comebacks from injury or them taking a hiatus. Example: John Cena returning from his tour pack at the Royal Rumble. Nobody knew he was coming back. Stuff like that. Undertaker, listen, don't just say Undertaker. You gotta give us a specific moment.
I'm gonna say that motherfucker anyway, because that motherfucker, they never really come back with no injury, because he was always just injured when he came back.
Listen, I'm just saying.
Still injured. He just cut his hair.
No, Taker took hiatus like a mug, bro.
I'm talking about the one time when he couldn't get out on his own, so Triple H had to basically carry him back, and then all of a sudden he just cut his hair because he didn't like the way, and it came back next year because he didn't like the way he went out.
We talking about the Hell in the Cell match. I don't know. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I want to do our top 10 greatest returns from wrestlers. There's some good ones.
We got a great one already. You probably ain't think about it, but it's okay.
I got one right now. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say yours and let me say mine. Since you got one on top of your head. Huh?
Shawn Michaels.
That's a good one.
I
You know what mine was? You know what mine was? The Hardy Boys returning at WrestleMania.
Okay.
Yeah. So, we sneaked.
Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
Oh. Holy shit.
Nah, that was definitely a good one. That was a good one too. That was. The Hardy Boy one, it was kind of known, but it wasn't like fully known that it was.
Shawn Michaels one was before social media flourished the way it did.
And
had background cameras like that.
Yeah, when Michaels came back, nobody really truly seen that coming, especially him coming back and becoming a full-time wrestler again. That was super dope. That was beyond dope.
Not good ones from Jericho, but yeah.
Jericho's not making my list, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He ain't making my list. He's not making my list.
The Oso.
Speaking of Jericho. Jericho might be the reason why we don't get Joe Gacy in the goddamn Royal Rumble. Because he's booked for the Jericho cruise that leaves next Friday.
Gacy's on the cruise?
Yes.
Like he's gonna be.
Jericho does a cruise every year, and he booked the wrestlers on there. Sometimes they even have matches on the goddamn boat on the goddamn ship. Joe Gacy is booked for that, for the Jericho cruise. That's what it's called, the Jericho cruise. So we might not get Joe Gacy in the Royal Rumble.
Is next week?
Yes. Jericho's ship leaves Friday. And of course, Rumble is Saturday. Nah. I hope that this is what I hope happens. I hope that he misses the Friday, goes to Royal Rumble, and then meets him at the little private island and wherever they're going, and gets on the boat.
That's view.
But yeah, everybody was saying that Jericho's the reason why we might not get Joe Gacy at the Royal Rumble this year.
It's weak shit.
It's weak, but I mean, me personally, I would cancel that. I would cancel that for Rumble in a heartbeat. Give Jericho back the money, bro. I'm sorry, I can't make it. I'm going to Rumble.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Cause I mean,
I'm with you.
no disrespect to the wrestlers that get on that, but a lot of them are wrestlers that's in the indies, outdated, looking for a payday. And I'm not saying that no disrespectful way, get your money, but somebody that can.
The person who's even throwing the event is he's one of those wrestlers.
He's washed. Motherfucker got money, but he washed. In the ring, he's washed.
Jericho.
WCW Jericho is a whole different Jericho, but this
WWE Jericho.
no. That's what I'm saying. But you know, we started watching him in WCW, and we love the Chris Jericho character. WWF, you know, he reinvented himself several times, which I was fine with it. But this AEW Jericho, ROH Jericho.
Wow. One now, like when he first went to AEW, I'm not even gonna be mad at you. Like it was actually cool. You know what I'm saying? Like he seemed like he was in shape. He seemed like he was just doing what he had to do. You know what I'm saying? Over time, he started to look real 5-ish. When you think of Fatu, you think of an animal.
Listen,
He started looking real.
the internet calls him Patrick.
Huh? It was a bad motherfucking place. It was a bad motherfucking place.
The internet calls Chris Jericho Patrick off of SpongeBob. So, with that being said, Jericho, don't be the reason why we don't get Joe Gacy in the goddamn Royal Rumble. Because you wouldn't pass up this opportunity. This opportunity came to you, brother.
No, I mean, shit. I guarantee you, they give you the opportunity right now. You show up in shape.
Well, that's going to be the key. Triple H going to make sure you in shape.
You know what? You know why? You'll get a tummy tuck or a fat transfer. That's what you gonna get. You gonna take some off the sides of his ribs. I mean,
Jericho, you can't have a fat cap in WWE. Sorry.
you can't do that. Like you gotta wear like Godzilla, shoulder like Godzilla. Like they make Godzilla like he got a big back too. That's I'm like, you know, look at Godzilla and look at Godzilla how you saw it. They make Godzilla have big backs. Like rarely talking.
What the fuck is we talking about?
Like, that's what Jericho look like. Jericho say.
All I'm going to say is, it's 1:45 in the morning. I think me and Matt starting to crash out. So, with that being said, this episode number 27? Episode 27 of the RocBoys Podcast. And we will catch y'all tomorrow after.
Peace, tranquility, and love. That's all I got for you. King Matt, I'm out for you.
Well, with that being said, we catch y'all tomorrow for Saturday night's main event. Fuck Hulk Hogan.
Love those people that you do love.
All that good stuff you said.